Hello, welcome. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm James Comer, the new Commissioner of Agriculture. And before we begin our remarks, I'd like to welcome everyone here. And since we have a captive audience, I'd like to make sure that everyone knows about all of the good things that the Department of Agriculture does in Kentucky and all the good things, the services that we provide. As many of you know, and hopefully the rest of you will learn, the KDA is the largest regulatory agency in state government. It employs 250 people and in total operates around a $29 million annual budget. This department regulates everything from the scales at the livestock yards to the scanners at Walmart to the amusement rides that you ride at the county fairs. Our department somehow reaches every single Kentuckian every single day. We reach everyone from farmers to coal miners to beekeepers to horse breeders. So more than any other agency in state government, it's important that we have a strong Kentucky Department of Agriculture. And as I'm sure you know, transitions can be challenging. We're in the process of hiring new staff, gathering information, and determining what changes, if any, need to be made here. To that end, today I am formally requesting that the Auditor of Public Accounts conduct a special examination of the department. The purpose of this audit is to address certain issues that employees have brought to our attention and to determine whether there are matters deserving of further inquiry. Mr. Edelen and I met this week to discuss the details of the audit. We settled on a cost not to exceed $15,000, which will be paid for by the Department of Agriculture. The scope of the audit is broad, and I have advised department employees to be cooperative and forthcoming during the course of the audit. This department has a lot of talented career employees who have done some great things for the agriculture community over the years. But you never hear about those good things. You only hear about some unfortunate situations that many of you covered during last year's election. What I kept hearing over and over during the transition from the employees is that the morale is low. My goal is to change that. So we are going to leave no stone unturned so that my employees have a strong, healthy working environment to assist the most important industry we have in our state, and that's the agriculture industry. When this examination is complete and we've made the changes that are necessary, I know that the people will be proud to work for and with the Department of Agriculture. And again, thank you all for being here. I'll turn it over to the auditor for some comments, and then I'm sure we'll be available to answer any questions.
Thanks, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, my career staff informed me this morning that this was the first time in their memory that an auditor had stood with another constitutional officer who had requested an audit of their agency. Certainly the first time that two members of separate parties have worked together to bring a culture of cooperation to state government. Commissioner Comer and I are doing that now. It is the responsibility of my office, the state auditor as the taxpayer watchdog, to make sure that we have government as good as our people, to make sure that every tax dollar is spent in an efficient and effective manner. We're beginning that work today. I would point out that Commissioner Comer deserves two things. One, he deserves a clean slate by which to build a Department of Agriculture that supports and develops this very important part of our Kentucky economy. Secondly, he deserves credit for doing the right thing. In a time and a place in which political decisions are often based on doing the easy thing, I'll credit Commissioner Comer with working with my office to do things other than sweep typical Frankfurt things under the rug. What he has done is he has brought the full force of my office to work in the People's Department of Agriculture. This audit will be conducted by professional career auditors who will complete a thorough, objective, and independent review of the administrative practices and fiscal management in the fiscal management of the Department of Agriculture under Commissioner Farmer. It will be, again, independent, nonpartisan, objective, professional, And because I don't want to limit the size or scope of what our professional auditors are able to review, we will not be making much comment as to what we're going to be looking at. At the end of the day, that which will guide our investigation is that we will simply follow the facts wherever they take us. There are no partisan considerations. I think and I hope that this spirit of cooperation, this culture of cooperation that Commissioner Comer and I have brought to fore will be something that serves as an example to the rest of Frankfort during these very difficult times. During the campaign, I promised that I would engage the general public in the business of bringing more effective government to bear, more honest government to bear, and I will be continually talking about engaging the general public. One way to do that is the 800 KY alert hotline that my office has, which will be available to anybody who has information that is relevant either to this investigation or any other that we will be conducting in the future. With that, we stand ready to answer some questions.